What's up guys, Myron Gaines here from Unplugged Fitness. Today we're going to talk about 3 traits that you must internalize as a man to be successful with women in the modern day social media age. Let's get into it. With the way the dating market is right now, it's very difficult for men. You look at the studies, which I've talked about in my other videos. You can check out How to Get Girls, where I basically cited a bunch of studies as to why dating is so difficult for men. But to sum it up for you guys, it's basically social media, online dating. The fact that women have far more options now than they ever did before is making them more selective. So that's leaving a lot of guys out to dry in the marketplace. But to be successful in today's age, you have to internalize these 3 things, which all build upon each other. Number 1, you need to understand that men and women are not equal, okay? Now, I know some people in the comments are like, oh my God, you're not equal, misogyny. No, man, the reality is this, guys. Men and women are not equal within the confinements of a relationship. Now, if we're gonna talk about civil liberties, the right to vote, the right to have equal rights in the workplace, all these other things, of course, yeah, we're equal. But I'm talking about within the confinements of a romantic relationship. Within that, in that arena, you are not equal with your woman, and I'm gonna explain why. The reason why is because equality doesn't work in any type of relationship. You look at the United States, you look at any successful company, there's one boss, one leader making the final decisions. You need to be that party within your own relationship. So inherently, you guys are not equal. Last time I checked, if someone broke into the house, right, and you hear that sound, you're not gonna be like, oh baby, I handled the last one, so you deal with this burglar this time. No, she's gonna look at you like, what? Like, you're gonna have to go and go deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go get the gun or get the bat, feather, whatever weapon you have in your house and go deal with that problem. It's not gonna be her. If you tell her, hey, I want a sandwich, shouldn't be a problem, right? So that's the reality. So you and your woman are not equal, okay? That's the number 1 thing that you need to internalize to be good with women, is that you guys are not equal. That doesn't mean that you're better than her, but that does mean that you have to be the authority figure within the relationship, period. With that said, that's gonna segue into number 2. You never defer to your girl's authority, okay? What I mean by that is that you don't put her in a position where she's making final decisions or she has to bear the masculine burden of performance. That is your job. Some of you guys are like, oh, I do that. What are you talking about? My girl loves me. All right, bro, last I checked, I guarantee when you're about to go eat with your girl, you probably ask her, so babe, what do you want to eat? And then she tells you, I don't know, what do you want to eat? And then you guys do this for 20 minutes in the car. You have to make the final decision, okay? Now, what you can do to make things easier is, what type of cuisine are you feeling? Oh, I want some Chinese. All right, and then you take her to P.F. Chang's or something. I wouldn't take her to P.F. Chang's, that place sucks. But you guys get the idea, right? So that's why you guys can't defer to your woman's authority, because if you do that, she's going to lose attraction to you. Women are hardwired to look for men who are superior to them physically and also have leadership traits. And a big leadership trait and a masculine trait is being able to lead your woman into something that she would otherwise want anyway. So you sitting there and deferring to her authority, even with something as small as, what do you want to eat, babe, is beta. Don't do that. Lastly, never show weakness to your girl. Now, I know you guys are saying, but Myron, it's okay, I could be vulnerable with my girl, it's sexy. No, it's not. That is what society tells you to soften you up. The reality is this, guys. As soon as you start crying to your girl or listening to Drake, this is why I'm not a fan of Drake. Drake is literally Drake is single-handedly the reason why so many of you guys are soy boys. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it 100. That's why, because he's over here crying in songs about women. Vulnerability, guys, is to be reserved for other men that you trust, not for women. Okay. Because here's the problem. When you have problems as a man, whether it's financial, social, whatever it may be, stuff going on in your life, she's not gonna be able to really help you. She might, pat your head, it's okay, baby, it's gonna be all right, whatever. But deep down, she's losing attraction for you. Women want guys that in the face of chaos, stay steadfast and get things done. You need to be the rock. She's not your rock. Women are emotional. You're the logical one in the relationship. So you need to be the guy that is a constant. So when you do have problems, this is where mentors come in, this is where close friends come in. This is why you need to surround yourself with other successful guys that you can defer to when you run into these problems. those are the guys that you show your vulnerability to, because they're actually gonna know where you're coming from and can dispense proper advice to assist you. You could take that advice, improve, then go back to your woman and continue being the Superman that you need to be. A big reason why the divorce rate is so high and girls break up with their boyfriends 90% of the time is because most guys don't understand these fundamental things. What are they again? The three things. Number one, you need to internalize that you and your girl are not equal, okay? This 50-50 relationship thing, it doesn't work. Nothing gets done by a committee. It gets done by one leader that has a vision and everyone else helps him. Number two, you never defer to your woman's authority, all right? If you do that, she's gonna lose attraction. She's eventually gonna replace you. And then lastly, never show weakness in front of your girl. That is reserved for men that you trust that can properly advise you. With that said, don't forget to share this video with a soy boy friend of yours that listens to Drake and cries on his girlfriend's lap and always lets her pick Qdoba over Chipotle. Qdoba's trash, by the way. Chipotle always wins. That's why you don't listen to women when it comes to where to go to eat. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.